So thank you all for being here today. In Jacksonville, our promise is simple. We take care of all our people. Today, that promise is being tested by delays and cuts to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. These cuts make it harder for thousands of our neighbors to afford groceries and for many of our local businesses to keep people working. We're here to stand up for both the dignity of our families and the strength of our economy. But first, here are the facts. Every month, roughly 57,000 Duval County households rely on SNAP to put food on the table for their families. This translates to approximately 160,000 people in our community who depend on SNAP. The average benefit is about $190 per person per month. That money does not just feed families, it fuels our economy. Nearly $30 million in benefits are spent each month at local retailers, most of it flowing through grocery stores and food manufacturers that employ Jacksonville residents. That puts more than $50 million into our local economy. So when SNAP benefits are cut, the pain ripples far beyond the checkout line because the face of hunger is not abstract. It's our neighbors, it's our kids, our seniors, our teachers, our veterans, and our working parents. Our nonprofit and faith partners, many of whom are standing here with me today, and thank you so much for being here and spending your time with me this morning, are already seeing demand at food pantries increase by as much as 300%. Rising prices, stagnant wages, and the recent federal shutdown have all pushed many families to the breaking point. And the data gives us a very clear picture of hunger in Jacksonville. More than 8 in 10 local households on SNAP have either children or senior citizens living with them. Nearly 6,000 of our city's veterans rely on SNAP. And in the hardest hit neighborhoods in Jacksonville, as many as 8 in 10 homes are on these benefits. You can see the full picture on our stateofjax.org and on jacksonville.gov dashboards, which look at hunger across every neighborhood in Jacksonville. Reduced benefits also mean higher health costs. Here's the deal. Every dollar we cut from food assistance today becomes $3 we will spend later on health care and emergency aid. I'm going to say that again. Every dollar we cut from food assistance today becomes $3 we will spend later in health care and emergency aid. The city of Jacksonville has been tackling this challenge well before today, as you know. Since last year, more than 3,000 military families have been assisted at our monthly food pharmacies, which are now being scaled up thanks to a generous donation from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we thank you all so much for that. Our entire community participated in the Peanut Butter Challenge. Yep, I'll take the woohoo for that, yes. And we have worked together with our city council to fund meals for seniors. People across our city are raising their hands to help. Last week, 3 high school students, Shreya, Ashna, and Ruby, showed up in my office with 500 cans of food, more than 500, at City Hall. They made me so proud. They're a great example to all of us that we all play a role in solving hunger in our community. With collaboration in mind, our administration is launching the Duval Care Coalition. That's what you see here before you today. We are made up of faith leaders, nonprofits, and community partners on the front lines of hunger relief. Together, we're coordinating with Feeding Northeast Florida and other faith-based institutions to better support existing food banks and mobile pantries. In fact, Bill Carnegie, the COO of Feeding Northeast Florida, had planned to speak with us. He had planned to be here today, but they are so overwhelmed with the demand right now that he couldn't be here. We appreciate all the work that they're doing to help people who need assistance. We're partnering with United Way's 211 helpline to make sure families can find food. And a reminder, please do not call 911 for this type of assistance. 211 is available 24/7 for your family needs, from hunger to health to housing. We're working with our independent authority partners on innovative ways that they can support this work as well. JEA is now modifying the criteria for customers to qualify for short-term payment arrangements, but they have a number of other things they're working on too, and we really appreciate their focus on this. We're engaging our grocery and logistics partners to increase food donations and volunteers. We're directing our data team to identify which neighborhoods need the most help. And we have developed a page on the city website with a list of local food pantries and distribution locations so people know where to go to get help. It also offers ways to donate if you are in a position to help. And we've had a lot of people ask about that. So if you are in a position to help, obviously we would love it if you can. Just visit jacksonville.gov/Duval Care Coalition to learn more about all the ways that you can do that. We remain hopeful that our state and federal partners will fully restore this lifeline to so many. Severing it, even briefly, creates a crisis that no city can solve alone. These cuts do not save money. They just shift the costs onto our hospitals, our schools, and our nonprofits. They deepen inequality in Jacksonville, and that is not a good outcome for any of us. I'm grateful that Councilman Ken Amaro is here. Thank you, Ken. And I look forward to, yes, thank you, Ken. I look forward to continuing to partner with him and the entire City Council to address hunger in our community. I'm also grateful for the organizations that have agreed to be part of the Duval Care Coalition. Together, we are breaking down silos, so important in this work, and creating a blueprint to solve our short and long-term quality of life challenges. So let's make sure that no child in Jacksonville goes to bed hungry, that no senior is left to choose between food and medicine, and that no veteran has to stand in a food line after serving our country.